Valiant fans, and welcome. This is Tyson Agler, and join me once again is head softball coach Dale Martin. Coach, has an exciting weekend for Manhattanville as you claimed your first ever NCAA regional title. Can you talk about how the girls performed?
Yeah, I mean, it was an exciting weekend. I mean, we had some challenges, but we came out. We had a very successful Friday, and Feeney threw a perfect game, and that was exciting for her and the team. And it was great to see our bats just sort of explode, and we really sort of made an impact immediately. Saturday, we gave one up against TC&J, and that was something that we had to work through. But we bounced back with CSI, College of Staten Island, and that was great to see. And then Sunday came to fruition with the two successful wins.
And then, Coach, like you mentioned, the Valiants had to deal with adversity. As you mentioned, you lost to the College of New Jersey, and then you had to turn around and win 3 consecutive elimination games. Can you talk about how the girls were able to handle that adversity and, like you said, come away with the championship?
Well, I think a lot of it, I think initially on Saturday we weren't at our best in regards to not what other teams did, but what we didn't do. I didn't always think that we were handling ourselves in the best way we can, and I think that's something that we learned from on Saturday. And it showed a little bit in the sense of, there's times where if we're not executing at this time of year, it comes back to, haunt you a little bit, and that's something, not being able to score runners and those kinds of things. That's what happened on Saturday. And then TC&J ended up coming back and taking it away from us in the bottom of the 7th. So that was good for, in a lot of ways, there's a lot of great things that even come from those losses. And I think, quite honestly, it was something that I wanted to see the girls, and I look forward to seeing the girls bounce back on Sunday. And they did. I mean, I knew that from the moment they got on the bus in the morning, that we were set to play and ready to go. And I knew that if we were not going to win that day, we were still going to play at our best.
And all year, the Valiants have been known for their high-powered offense and putting up a lot of runs. But it was your defense or your pitching that came to play a big part for Manhattanville in the regional championship. Can you talk about the defense and your pitching stepping up and having a big weekend?
Yeah, well, I mean, this time of year, you just got to find ways to get wins. And sometimes, that you're going to have different parts. There's times where, like you said, pitching was very strong, defense was solid, and that's great, and that's what has to happen when our bats are not, where they need to be. And, but other points of the year, we've had situations where we haven't necessarily, maybe pitched our best or maybe played best defensive games, but our bats held us. So that's something that we've kind of been able to navigate throughout the year so far. But again, it's something that we have to continue to work at, making sure that we have all aspects of our game going for us to continue to be successful.
So you'll be traveling to Rochester to take on St. John's Fisher. Can you tell us what you know about the Cardinals?
Obviously, they're a very good team. They're in the Empire 8. They've competed for that conference tournament a number of years, and they've had a good year this year as well. So that, we know that we're up against some good competition who plays a solid schedule. I think they have good pitching. Obviously, Lindsay Thayer is someone that we have to sort of pay attention to. She's nationally recognized as one of the top candidates for Player of the Year. So we know we have our challenges ahead of us, I think, but we have to consider the entire team and what they do because, like I said, getting to this point, it takes everyone.
And then finally, Coach, what's going to be the keys for Manhattanville to come away with the Super Regional win and qualifying for the College World Series?
Quite honestly, we just got to keep doing the little things. One, we got to continue to believe in each other, and when we have failure, understand that somebody else is going to have success, and we have to be able to work through that. We have to handle our adversities and understand those are moments that we're just going to have to work through and minimize the reaction that we have to them. If we do that and play to our potential in the sense of, let our athleticism come out. Trust that our bats are going to be there. Trust that, our pitching and our defense is going to do what it has to do. And I think, if we do those things, it's something that we can be successful at. But the biggest thing that we have to be able to do is understand we will face adversity. We will have challenges. We just have to rally around one another and, and just keep sort of pursuing it and keep moving forward. And if we do that, I think we'll be all right.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
He's just made in America.